Hi Libra, this is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. I am here today to do your March 2020 general reading. We are going to be focusing on love though, on the feminine and masculine aspects. These are general readings, so please take what applies, leave what does not. It is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, so if you're watching for your Sun sign and this doesn't make sense, make sure to check out your Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. With that being said, we do carry both energies, so depends on what energy that you are functioning at in the month of March, but please put the energy where it resonates most for you. And with that being said, make sure to like, share, subscribe, drop me a comment, let me know how it resonates with you. Welcome all my new subscribers. I'm so glad to have you all here. We have grown a bunch in the last month, and my Vibe Tribe, you know I love you something serious, and I couldn't do this without you guys. So I really appreciate everyone who's been tuning in and not only supporting this channel, but just being a part of the community, guys. This is really awesome, and I'm glad that we've hit over 5,000 subscribers. It's amazing. And just to let everyone know, I will be in Burbank, California, March 21st and 22nd for Ramblin Mike's Tarot Expo. I will be holding 2 workshops that weekend as well and doing private readings, so if you want to join us for that with a bunch of big name YouTube readers, where all the information is down below of how to get your ticket so that you can join us that weekend. And the weekend after I get back from California, I'll be holding a 4-week workshop of where we're really going to be diving in deep of through the different chakra systems and the belief systems that we have adapted as our own, how to rewrite our story, how to transmute the energy, and how to live our most fulfilling life. So if you're interested, the information is down below or on my Whispers of Grace Facebook page. There's an event up there for Mike's Expo and for the workshop. If you want any information on that that's not already posted, feel free to reach out. I'll be glad to answer any questions. And yeah, so that's all my updates. Also, I do have a new deck. I will be using the original version still on index cards, but I will have my deck delivered by the 10th of March, and they're already up for sale on makeplayingcards.com. I will have the link listed below as well if you want to check that out and purchase them. They're available for purchase. So alright guys, let's get into it. We're going to focus on the feminine and masculine aspects. So we're going to start with the feminine side first. Libra, what is going on? How are you seeing your masculine? How are you seeing your masculine? How is feminine viewing her masculine? What's going on? What's going on in the connection, guys, for March 2020 for Libra? I do see the love yourself first is coming out, so I feel like this is really about the feminine really seeing their worth and loving themselves first above everything else, and really choosing to see themselves in a different light than they've seen themselves before. Okay, I do feel that you either are dealing with a soulmate, or this could be someone coming in for you, past life relationship. This is someone that you have known before. Okay, so there's probably going to be that familiarity there, like you're just catching up, it's been a while, that kind of thing. And I feel like this relationship is really going to test just how much you love and respect yourself. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, free yourself of any burdens, okay? You are not meant to be caged. You are not meant to be limited, Libra. And it's time to take back that control, all right? This person is definitely stirring some romantic feelings, and it's real and worth exploring. So really pay attention to how you're feeling and stay in the present moment with this, okay? make the effort, a lot of chemistry going on here. But I definitely feel that this person is going to help you realize just how special you are, how amazing and magical you are, and that you're not meant to be like tied down. You're not not in a sense of like the ball and chain, but you're not meant to be closed in a box. You're meant to be free of any limitations, of any toxicity or self-limiting beliefs. Like, a lot of this is going to be challenged through this relationship, and a lot of it's going to come up because this person's going to be mirroring back to you just how amazing you really are, Libra, okay? Or feminine, dealing with Libra, whatever it may be for you, okay? So it could have to do with boundaries, those kind of things. If this is someone that you've dealt with in the past, they could be coming back with an apology. But this is someone that really stirs up a lot of emotion for you. And, you know, it could have been like someone reaching out, like, let's go get coffee, let's go get some drinks. You know, I feel it's going to be more of like a daytime thing, not like a full dinner. But this is definitely going to stir up a lot within the heart space. Maybe make your heart flutter a little bit, get you all excited but antsy at the same time is what I'm feeling. And there's just this sense of curiosity about this person. Like, where did you really come from? So how is the feminine seeing the masculine here? So I feel like you see this person as very stable, someone that you could build a solid foundation with, as far as you know so far. But I feel like this is something that could be long term. You know what I'm saying? So have fun. Be present. Don't think too much about the future or limit yourself of what this could or could not be. But I feel like this person really does stir up a lot of emotion for you, and that's probably why, because you see something solid with this person. How's the feminine viewing the masculine? So I feel like this person just came into your life out of nowhere, very unexpected. And again, it's really testing and challenging those old core belief systems that really have to do with the unhealthy or distorted ego. But like, this person was definitely led to you, okay? And you're going to have to really make a judgment call of, do I stay alone and, you know, refuse to really like challenge these belief systems of why I'm alone, because some of you are very guarded. And the feminine energy is coming out as the Queen of Swords. So it's like you're cutting straight to the point. There's no bullshit. You know, there's a lot of contemplating going on here of how to move forward. So like a part of you wants to let go and just be free and, you know, have a good time with it. But then the other side of it is not wanting to let this person too close and just kind of see how it unfolds, but really taking your time, because you're not wanting anyone to come in and disrupt the process that you have already started for yourself. But I do see some of you could be dealing with Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. I feel like this is someone that really you enjoy being around, but at the same time, you're kind of contemplating, do I or do I not? Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, with the Hermit card being here. So it's like really taking a look at where you feel burdened, or, you know, if you're really ready to start this new chapter in your life. So let's see, what would the feminine, I feel like this is fairly new though, or at least a new chapter. This person could be coming back in out of nowhere as well. And maybe that's why you're contemplating, because if they burned you in the past or didn't show up for you in the past, doesn't necessarily mean they did you wrong, but you just weren't ready for it at the time. then this could be like really taking your time and making sure that they show up for you the way that they should have the first time, right? But if it is someone coming back in, that they're not showing up the same way they did before, okay? Yeah, so some of you have definitely dealt with this person before. So I feel like this is someone that you've been kind of reminiscing about, and then they come back in, and I feel like some of you actually manifested this, and now that it's at your doorstep, you're like, oh my God, what do I do now? But some of you could be going back over old messages, and it's like no matter how much you try to let this person go, like their energy always seems to sneak back up on you. Some of you could even have tried to date, you know, after this person, but you keep comparing them to this person or this individual. But there wasn't that connection there with these other people. For those of you that decided to date after this ended, I feel like, you know, you're always longing for this connection. And the more they pull away from you, the more it makes you want to chase them. So, but Spirit's definitely pushing you to take the next step, whatever that step. What's the next step? What is Spirit wanting? So Spirit wants you to work on releasing any fear, guilt, or animosity, or feeling like you missed out on an opportunity, or that someone's going to steal this connection from you, right? Until you release that fear, guilt, and animosity, you're not going to really know how to show up for this person. And, you know, that's why you end up pulling away, right? That's why you end up resisting the connection, is because you feel vulnerable and you don't like feeling vulnerable. So that's what's going on. All right. So let's see how the masculine's feeling about all of this. How is the masculine feeling? How is the masculine feeling towards the feminine? What's the masculine feeling? So they feel that you are their soulmate, but the reason why there is a separation in the first place, so especially for those that have dealt with this person before, the reason why there is separation is because there is codependency and someone wasn't being honest. Like, you know, you weren't being authentic. So the feminine could have really, you know, both of you, honestly, could have been putting up a facade of what you thought the other person wanted, and it ended up creating resistance and separation. And now they're coming back in wanting to really express what they're really feeling, okay? But I feel like the separation was needed so that the feminine and the masculine could both take back their power and realize that they are lovable, they deserve love, freeing themselves of the animosity, fear, and resistance towards this kind of connection. Yeah, because there's still, they felt like you were still hooked up on your ex, and that you were still angry about your past, and they were seeing the red flags, and they didn't want that kind of baggage being bled onto this relationship, okay? So whether you are, if this is someone that you've dealt with in the past, or if this is someone new coming into your life, if this is someone new coming into your life, I feel that, you know, especially for those that feel like there's this familiarity there, you probably spent past lives together, it's taking y'all a while to come back together in this life, right? And it's that separation in between lifetimes has really given you the chance, you know, you might even be meeting this person later in life, where it's given you a chance to really become your true authentic self, or at least closer to that version and vision for yourself, to where you can express your feelings and not feel ashamed or regretful, or I'm going to say something wrong, I'm going to do something wrong, and just having confidence in who you are and how you're showing up. But it's also given you time to kind of process your old relationships, so that if the red flags do come up, then you know you're not bleeding on, but it's more of a, a cautionary measure of, is this in alignment with what I want or not, so that you can give the relationship a real chance if it so fits. So yeah, 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. So either way, both of y'all, for those, I'm getting 2 different versions, so don't, just take it how it resonates. But for those of you who have dealt with this person before in this current life, both of you really felt like this was something that was going to be long term. They see you even back then as something that was very fruitful, something that was very abundant, a very stable life, but they had to leave the situation so that the healing could occur. Like, the process needed to happen in order for the stars and the universe to align in your favor. They've been watching you, though. They've been watching you with the Page of Swords there. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius. But I really feel that, the reason, and again, whether this is, this lifetime or past, the reason why the separation was so long, no matter how you felt about each other, there's so much disruptance due to karmic debt that the separation needed more time in between in order for the real healing to at least get to that point of transition, where the scales were more balanced and not so chaotic, right? You had to get through that chaotic part in your life. So let's see, how are they viewing their feminine? Yeah, they see this being something that's very successful, whether that's just the healing process or the fact that both of you feel very strongly about each other when it comes to removing the illusions and the things that were being hidden from each other in order for it to become balanced, right? For it to become just. Because I feel like your energy was being placed in the wrong areas, and you didn't see it at the time, right? And now you're seeing it. You're seeing where the energy leaks are. You're seeing where, maybe you were being a little naive with people taking advantage of you. You were, you didn't have good boundaries, and you needed, like, acceptance from so many outside sources that you didn't really understand how strong and powerful you were. And now you're coming to that place where it's more balanced, and you have the right and the authority to cut anything out that's not serving the highest good for you or anyone else. All right, is there anything else that you would like to say to the feminine? Yeah. You had to come into your own power. You had to see beyond the veil, and using your intuitions, coming into your own abilities, and really just letting the masculine come to this place of knowing when to step up and to step back, okay? So what would the masculine like to tell the feminine? What would the masculine like to tell the feminine? So I knew from the moment we met this was something special. Your eyes draw me in, that smile gives me hope, and you activated something within me. So this person definitely feels very strongly about you. And again, it was that instant familiarity. But you're both triggering each other because it's necessary for your growth. So especially for those that have dealt with this person previously in this life, they did try to date too. And so both of you are very much mirroring each other. And there's just always something missing. They're always comparing to you. And that's why they keep being drawn back. But yeah, both of you are working on releasing the fear, guilt, and animosity and feeling like you've missed out. Both of you know that you deserve the best, and that's all they want. They want you to have the best. Feminine, okay? But I feel like either y'all have recently met up or you're going to this month. And this connection is going to reactivate something. And again, that heart flutter. So they're feeling it too. Like the feminine does something to this masculine's heart space. And it's like, how do you always have this effect on me? And they don't understand it, but they can't deny it either. So they might be fighting their pride, you know, always fighting themselves, trying to find the right words, how to communicate properly. But they're coming back. Don't worry, be patient, baby. I'm coming home. I'm coming home, they said. I now understand what this connection is and why we met. You make me want to be a better person. I want to come back. Would you still accept me? You feel like home to me? But they're still living in the 3D. They're breaking those karmic contracts and conditionings that are keeping them from the truth. Spirit's hard at work. So both of you are very much mirroring each other. I thought I had high standards, but you exceed my expectations, and they don't know how to handle this truth. They've never met anyone like their feminine. The way that you present yourself is intoxicating, and they want more. They want more, they said. So the masculines definitely got a lot on their mind and what they want to say to their feminine. But, you know, overall, both of you are going through this big purge, okay? So I hope this makes sense for you, and I wish you the best of luck. If you need more clarity on your personal situation, please email me at whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, drop me a comment. Let me know how it resonates with you, and I'll talk to all of you soon. Bye.